川西の瀬口木の延べ橋滝山うぐいすの森包みが滝ただ昼の一の鳥うねよ山下ささべ甲府大時は大利用金口
In our video when we showed Metal Gear Solid V is not Metal Gear Solid 5, we showed a screen capture of how on the PlayStation blog, it revealed Death Stranding to be linked with Silent Hills. While it was initially taken away, it came back and we found a way to capture it. As you can see, Silent Hills and the Bionic Woman is tagged in the URL. Why is this? A suggestion? A clue? Sure, it may make sense to link to Bionic Woman, since this trailer revealed Lindsay Wagner. But why link to a long-cancelled Hideo Kojima game? Kojima-san made the deliberate effort to stress that this reveal was a silent trailer, while also choosing a song by the Silent Poets, A Silence for the Feeling. When we analyze the lyrics and surrounding evidence, the connections are clear. Although we won't be beating the dead horse here. Instead, we wanted to show, in real time, how Silent Hills was linked to Death Stranding in the official blog post.
This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
In the following articles by Polygon and Kotaku, we see that Hideo Kojima said that Project Ogre wasn't in the Ground Zeroes trailer. However, if that's not the case, what could this mean? What is Project Ogre? Was it not Metal Gear Solid V? Is it all connected? I think we may be able to shine some light on this situation. If you've seen our previous video, you would know that Great Fox experienced Death Stranding. And with this blatant connection between Metal Gear, PT, and Death Stranding, we are forced to go back to the code 204863. This sequence, which appears in PT, can later be found in MGSV The Phantom Pain, as well with other radio broadcasts and sound effects. Listen very carefully to the following video clips. This audio and imagery is key to understand the link between games and deciphering 204863. If you think you already know, treat this as a brief refresher. However, I can assure you this sequence will be different and reveal startling new details. Then after we watch these few short clips together, I'll proceed to decoding 204863.
Two zero four eight six three. 204863. 204863.
Notice how the tapping sound of the computer glitch sounds like the chopper's blades and other background noises. Also, as you can hear and will see, the same music and audio is heard in both PT and Metal Gear Solid V.
Låt dina öron lyssna till vad hör din röst. Kan du höra din egen chans? Låt oss välja. Min röst som förtäljer framtiden eller dina plågade liv. Nå, vad väljer du? Du kan välja. Ditt liv, din framtid. Klok som du är, så kanske det took place while the family was gathered at home on a Sunday afternoon.
Don't touch that dial now, we're just getting started.
Retrieved the rifle and shot his wife as she was cleaning up the kitchen.
You can't trust the tap water.
While the son came to investigate the commotion, the father shot him too. His 6-year-old daughter had the good sense to hide in the bathroom, but reports suggest he lured her out by telling her it was just a game. The girl was found shot once in the chest from point-blank range. The mother, who he shot in the stomach, was
204-863.
Seen after neighbors called 911 found the father in his car listening to the radio. Several days before the murders,
Look behind you. I said, look behind you.
like he was chanting some strange spell. There was another family shot to death in the same state last month, and in December last year, a man used a rifle and meat cleaver to murder his entire family. In each case, the perpetrators were fathers. State police say this string of domestic homicides appears under
204-863.
child care and other social issues facing the average family.
So now that we established the connection again, we must analyze further on what it could mean when Kojima said Ogre does not appear in that Ground Zeroes trailer, also how MGSV isn't Project Ogre. How could this be? Anyways, let's get back to the numbers. By now I'm sure you all know when theories showed how 204863 was linked to Bermuda Triangle, Mother Base, and even the location in Iceland that the Death Stranding beach is from. Well, the code can be deciphered another way. Let's break it down in a way that has never been done before. If we take 204863, but write it out in words, we have a slew of letters to potentially unscramble. So we took the letters of the code to an unscrambler and pulled out all of the possible words from the numbers. You wouldn't believe what was discovered. Now, while many words can be found, to save time we pulled forward all of the words that were related to Metal Gear. Also, when breaking down this sequence we kept in mind the order, and if a logical coherent message could be formed, Before proceeding to the grand revelation, I'll share with you some fun peculiar words that came up in the Unscrambler but didn't fit the final cut. Those words were Rex, Ruse, Rose, Rise, E.T. Okay, now when we broke down the words we got the following message when descrambling the letter equivalent for 204863. Also to explain further what I mean. The number 2 is spelled T-W-O, giving us 3 letters to work with. Now when you do the same for the entire sequence 204863, we can extract the following message. Truth. Ogre is fox with 0? Yes, you heard correctly. That message was the only one that made logical sense when utilizing all letters properly. However, keep in mind fox could also be XOF. I encourage you to try this out. There may be other messages or a more accurate breakdown. Before extracting the is, with, the sentence words were ogre, truth, 0, fox. But after rearranging the Metal Gear related words and unscrambling the following letters we got isn't with, making truth ogre is fox with 0. This may be the message or you may find more. Let this be a new spark to reignite the ruse cruise. There are no odds, it can't be a coincidence we extract the word truth, especially when MGSV whole endgame and trick revolves around the truth, 0 and fox. In closing, let's go over a few more details. We know Kojima's biggest influences are movies. His Twitter bio even says, game creator, 70% of my body is made of movies. Many times throughout the series he takes inspiration from films and reworks ideas into his plot. The most notable being Snake Plissken from the movie Escape from New York being morphed into Snake in Metal Gear. Even in MGS2 Solid Snake introduces himself while in disguise to ident that his name is Iroquois Plissken. Now that we're on same page, you will see how it's not that far of a jump to see the ties to the Matrix, which I'm about to break down briefly. The player is given an illusion of choice in Kojima Grand Metagame. The blue pill is Ground Zeroes, the red pill is the Phantom Pain. Both titles keep you inside the Matrix, it's only the latter that sends you deeper down the never-ending rabbit hole ruse cruise known as Never Be Game Over. We know that most of the series is technically in virtual reality, excluding possibly MGS4 and maybe parts of the upcoming Death Stranding. Project Ogre may be the collective shared universe of all these titles, or perhaps it's a title that we haven't seen yet. One thing is for sure, if there are any more revelations, mysteries, clues, regarding any of Kojima masterpieces or madness, you can be sure that Wetwork Network will be here to break it down. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts, what messages you deciphered or your theories on everything connecting Metal Gear and Death Stranding. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.